YouTube, how you doing? It's Chris, aka Mr. Ramon 420, and I'm coming to you for episode 5 of the Q&A. Again, thank you for everyone that submitted their questions. You kind of wish you didn't this time. If you guys are actually paying attention, I really appreciate it. And if you want me to do one later down the line, I gladly will. This is the fun thing about it. This Q&A, you can ask me anything you want, and I'll try to give some good answers, some dumb answers, and some fucked up ones. You've probably seen, haven't you? Okay. First up, coming from Aid. What's up? Aid is the one and only master of quality films. Genki Slave. Here's one last question. Who would win in a fight? Medabots or Panda Z? I'm going to go with Panda Z because I've seen snippets of Medabots, and aside from the fact it looks kind of reminds me of all the other, stuff. It's like, Beyblade, I choose you. Panda Z looks interesting. There's no words, weird music, and it's a whole bunch of little animals controlling animal robots. It kind of reminds me of a furries convention, or a whole bunch of weird fucking people move around. And seriously, what's the deal with that? Is it plushies or furries? Is the plushies the ones that are all decked out and decide they're gonna have sex, or is it furries? Someone let me know. And question: why the fuck would you do that? It just looks so, what's the word? Fucking weird. Now if it had eels coming out of its anus, that would be fun. Oh man. So Panda Z would be my decision. If that wasn't the answer you were looking for, sorry, Aid. Next question comes from Double O Wooly. He doesn't do a lot of videos, but he's a great supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Your first question. Can you settle an argument for me? I'll try. I'm going out late at night and murdering women. However, my girlfriend says that this is wrong, and I disagree. I don't see that my hobbies endangering anyone, well, except my victims, obviously. And it's been a reasonable pastime for me to indulge in. Please help me, Mr. Ramon, because the issue is threatening to destroy our relationship. Which one of us is right? Well, dumbass, you told her that's the first problem. You never let the other person know of your situation. Did Dexter let his wife know about it? No. Did John Wayne Gacy let anyone know about what he was doing with all the good old little boys? No. Did who else? Oh, did Jeffrey Dahmer inform his parents of what he was doing? Absolutely not. That's the first thing. You don't tell her. Here's what you gotta do. In this case, in this situation, I don't usually tell people to lie, because trust is a whole part of the relationship. But this one, if you have a feeling you need to continue with this, lie about it. Just say, oh, okay, I understand where you're coming from, honey, and I won't do this anymore. And then give her that bullshit, you know what I mean? And then you go out and do what you gotta do. So technically, she's in the right, but in a way, you don't do it when she's around. You make sure that you tell her that you're doing it. You gotta keep a couple secrets. Tell her that you're killing people. What a genius idea. Okay. Next question. Good question. Next question is, oh yeah, and seeing as how you said there's no inappropriate question, may I ask you, is it normal to be sexually attracted to gibbons? Not gibbons like little monkeys. They're like... See, that's a good one. Normal, no. Understandably, for some person and other people, yes. Acting on those situations, no. For as cute and as adorable gibbons are, you don't want to see them be manhandled in that way. I mean, I could tell you a video where a guy really wanted to spend a good time with a horse in Seattle. Oh, oh, Wilbur, you know what this guy wants to do? Oh boy, he wants me to stick it where? Okay. Ah! He's, that was one of the funniest fucking things. Just to scream. And oh shit, I'm sorry I'm getting off the topic. You know, no, it's not, but if you have feelings, you just have the feelings. Just don't act on the feelings. You know, gibbons, they're so adorable. So yeah, good question, interesting question. Let's go on to Filling the Void reviews. He just started, checking out my channel. If you have a chance, subscribe to him. He does a lot of funny skits and comedies. Really good guy to check out. Okay, first question. How old were you when you first had your wet dream? Wow. Around 8.5. I'd have been 9. Yeah. Woke up one morning and I remember the night before I snuck into my dad's room and found a Kay Parker video. Now, for those of you who are historians of porn, Kay Parker is a very, how should I put it, well-endowed woman. And she always did these great videos. And Mamma Mia, that was some spicy meatballs. So yeah, I think that night I might have had one of those video dreams, like, oh, and woke up and saw the bed. What can I say? It was one of those situations. So yeah, it was about almost 9 years old. Wow, Kay Parker. Jeez, I haven't thought about her in a long time. Okay. Next question. Wow, this kind of dates back to the other question from before. Is it okay to like farm animals? Well, to be friends with farm animals, absolutely. I'm always a fan of Babe and Charlotte's Web and, other films. But, when it comes to, let's say, sheepish films and horse gag porn and pony rides and chicken friends, say like in Pink Flamingos, hey. You know what? It's okay to be friends with them, but as long as they're consenting. If they're not, that's just wrong. Would I ever do it? Nope. I just don't see the purpose of it. If you want to, go right ahead. I will not condone you for your decisions. I will laugh and stare and point. And it's like, okay, so thank you for all the Void reviews. I really appreciate those questions. Got me back to thinking. Next up is EJ Puckbond007. If you are not subscribed to Puckbond007, what the hell's wrong with you? First off, buddy, I hope you enjoy your vacation. You deserve it. Have a great time in the Dominican Republic, and your collections of die-cast cars, fucking killer, man. Serious. Okay. First question. Well, first off, did I start a trend with the Q&A? You kind of did, but Derek, Mr. Cinema Junkie, thought about it also. So, okay. First question. Favorite Beastie Boys song? It is Hey Ladies. Always loved it. Basically, after they got out of Rick Rubin's shell and they decided, do just a tremendous album, which became Paul's Boutique. Just a lot of great songs on it. But out of that album, and out of what, I got a lot of Hey Ladies, What You Want, Intergalactic Planetary, just Sabotage. Oh, man. But Hey Ladies, it's got the funk. It seriously does. Really, really good. Next question. What kind of work did you do before your accident? I was a assistant manager for Rite Aid. Rite Aid is kind of like a Walgreens, pharmacy, or CVS, if you're not either. For the first few years, I was doing, graveyard shifts from 11 p.m. to, 10 a.m. and, there was nothing going on. And at the time, I had to really find something to do. And that what got my interest into graphic novels again. Hence, reading Garth Ennis and Brian Michael Bendis, Robert Kirkman. Love The Walking Dead. I like the show, but the graphic novels are amazing. So yeah, that's what I did before. And technically I got laid off because there was a budget crisis, and they actually had to lay off 9 of us assistant managers, so that kind of stunk. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, what did you study in? You know what? I'm going to stop right there. I'm holding off his last question because this is going to be one I want to talk about. Thank you, EJ. Hopefully you'll still be around for the episode 6. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate the questions you've been giving me, for as perverted and deranged as they are, because these are the kind of questions I wanted to ask everyone else, but it just seems so wrong and inappropriate, and I appreciate you did the inappropriate shit for me. Thank you. You guys are fucking awesome. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Rate, comment, subscribe, and don't drink the Kool-Aid.